Hi, everybody. I'm Cheryl. I'm the owner of Blue Sky Yoga, and I'd love to do some fun family yoga with you guys. So we're going to start in like a crisscross applesauce position. We can either have one leg on top of the other leg or one leg in front of the other leg. Okay, and then you can just rest your hands on your knees. And we're just going to sit up as tall as we can. So as we sit up nice and tall, I want you guys to think about a big giant sunflower. So you're rooting into the earth, and then you're reaching tall through the stem. Nice strong stem. Lifting out of your lower back, putting a giant blossom at the center of your chest, reaching through your stem through the top of your head, and putting a giant blossom at the top of the head. And see if you can just feel your breath and allow your breath to calm your body and calm your mind. And just see that big, beautiful sunflower reaching tall and rooting down at the same time. Just coming into our breath so we can begin our practice. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is a little bit of a crisscross with our arms, and we're going to twist, and we can blow the air out of our mouth as we twist. So we're going to take our right hand across our left knee and kind of make a little blow out of the mouth. And then we're going to go to the other side, left hand over right knee and a little blowout. So we're going to go back and forth, and then I'll tell you guys to freeze. So it'll look like this. And freeze. And once you freeze there, see if you can breathe in, lift nice and tall, and then exhale, twist and look over that back shoulder. And then let's go again, blowing out the air through the mouth. Let's twist. And freeze, and hopefully we're on the other side, and we're gonna breathe in and lift nice and tall, and exhale, we're gonna twist, and we're gonna look back over that back shoulder. Very good. Excellent. Then we're going to put our feet together like a butterfly shape. Okay, so the soles of our feet together. Let's grab our ankles and pull our heels towards our body. See if you can wiggle a little bit back and forth like you're rocking the boat, so you can get off the back of your seat and get a little bit more on the top of those sitting bones. That's kind of fun, right? Okay. So while we're pulling our heels towards us, we want to lift our chest and drop our shoulders and lift our chin. So we want to sit up nice and tall in our butterfly. And let's see if we can get those bottom wings to bounce. Bottom wings are flying. You get those knees bouncing, good. Add the top wings, guys. So we got top and bottom wings to our butterflies. Let me see the top wings touch your shoulders. And we let the bottom and the top wings bounce, good. Now I want you to think about the butterfly before it's a butterfly, right? It goes in its little cocoon, like a little caterpillar. So let's go in that little cocoon, bring your knees and elbows together, and then let's open up into the butterfly, right? So we're gonna round our spine, tuck our chin, and then we're gonna breathe in and we're gonna open up into that big butterfly. And again, we're gonna round, we're gonna come into our little cocoon, knees and elbows together, and then we're gonna breathe in and open up. Let's do one more, guys. Get into the little cocoon, round your spine, and then breathe in and open up. Okay, now once you're opening your butterfly, can you guys do something that takes a lot of concentration? Can you guys make the bottom wings bounce and the top wings make circles? Bottom wings bounce, top wings make circles. Let me see it. It takes a little bit of focus and concentration to do this one. Can you reverse that? Reverse your circles. so that your top wings are making the circles and your bottom wings are bouncing. Good job. Very good, guys. Okay, now I want you to pull your heels towards you, sit up tall, taking a nice deep breath, and exhale. And we're gonna come into our next pose, which is our tortoise. So I want you guys to take your hands, find your belly, maybe tap your belly a little bit, tap your belly. And from your belly, I need you to lift your heels and slide your hands under your heels and around your toes. And then we're gonna drop the head into the toes. So we feel like a turtle in its shell. The chin is in, the head is down, good. And we're just gonna feel our breath here. Take a nice deep inhale, like you're breathing into your back, and then exhale. See if you can relax your neck and your shoulders and your forehead. Go a little deeper into that turtle shell, okay? Now I want you to stay down there, but just lift your chin and peek up at your family or your friends, and you can wave hello to them. You can like give them a little wave. Yeah. And then you can tuck your head and go a little deeper into that turtle shell, right? And then breathe in, maybe lift your chin, look up, wave to your family and friends that are with you. You can give them a little wave, you can see me. And then you're gonna fold down. Very good. Now we're gonna come up and we're gonna come into our next pose, which is a flower, guys. So we're gonna take our heels together. So we have to lift up one heel and then lift up our other heel. And we flex our toes open and put our palms up. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders, and keep your gaze steady. 1 point focus. Let's see if you guys can hold this one. Take a couple nice deep breaths in your flower, your lotus. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Good job, guys. So to make this one a little harder, can you guys see if you can keep your heels together? And you can join me with this fun little mantra I like to do here, where I take my peace fingers and I say peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out, and then I pull it in, peace in, peace in, peace in, peace in, and then peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out, and now peace in, peace in, peace in, peace in. Good job, because we need to peace out and peace in, right? We still have our feet up, so we take those peace fingers and we bring them together, and then we're gonna hook our big toes, okay? Now I want to see if you guys can open it up and find that balance so you make a nice big V shape. This is a little hard. Lift your chest, drop your shoulders. Who can do it? Can you stay there and take a nice deep inhale and a nice deep exhale? Good job. Breathe. Great job, guys. That's a hard one, isn't it? Okay, now this one's kind of fun. We're gonna bring our knees together and hug around our shins and drop our chin. Okay, so this is a toy that I used to play with when I was a little girl. It's called a jack-in-the-box, right? So you can take your hand next to you and crank the box, kind of like do 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 do, and then I want you guys to pop out and make a funny face. Ready? Pop! Who did the funny face? Anybody? Okay. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is a table into a boat, okay? So your fingers go towards your bottom, and I want you to lift your bottom up like a table. Can you guys make a table? Very good. You can talk about what kind of nice, fresh food that you wanna balance up there on the table, like some nice veggies, right? All right, and then we're gonna let our bottom come down, and then let's find our boat. Ready? Boat. And again, table, breathe in, lift up the table, Bottom comes down. Here we go. Boat. Again. Table. Lift it all the way up, guys. Lift it up, up, up. Bottom comes down and boat. Find that boat. Good job. One more time, guys. Table. Lift it up, 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 up. And bottom comes down. And boat. Okay, guys, I want you to hold the boat. Get out your oars and we can sing the song. Ready? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Can you guys help? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Very good, guys. Okay, you can shoot your legs out in front of you and do a little bounce of your knees, like a popcorn. Can you pop it? Popcorn. I was teaching this the other day, and one of my students said, I want to put some butter on that popcorn. So they use their hands, and they put the butter all the way down their legs. You guys want to put the butter or the salt or the ghee or whatever you like to put on your popcorn. Pop it out. Very good. Can you put your hands behind you guys and windshield wipe your feet? Just windshield wipe your feet. See if you can also windshield wipe your knees and your hips, back and forth, side to side. Very good. Now the other fun windshield to do is the bus windshield. Can you guys make your feet as wide as your mat and bring your heels close to your seat? Okay, now this is like the big bus windshield. You guys ready? We go. Knees come side to side. And then you can even use your hand to help wash the windshield like this with the back hand. Go across. You got it. Good job. Excellent. Good job, guys. Okay, the next one I want to do with you guys is on your belly. I want to make sure you can see me. You're going to be lying on your belly, and it's a Sphinx pose. So this is the Egyptian Sphinx, where we put our elbows underneath our shoulders, and we spread our fingers, and we can just even like slither around. So we're on our bellies, our elbows are down. Elbows underneath the shoulders, fingers spread, arms are parallel, side by side. Okay, now I want to see if you guys can press your hands down and then pull your hands towards your elbows. Good, as you pull your hands towards your elbows, I want you to look up and lift your chin and really drop your shoulders away from your ears. Good, keep pulling your fingers towards your elbows, lift your chin. Yes, thinking of that beautiful Egyptian Sphinx pose. Good, breathe. Good job. I see some great Sphinx out there. Excellent. All right. So now we're going to do one that's a little scary. It's the shark pose. Yeah. So we're going to take a shark fin. So the shape looks like this, the interlace of the hands. But we want to take that shape at our lower back. And we want to breathe in and we want to lift our chest and then take the shark fin up, right? And we're looking up, and you can even show me your shark teeth if you like. As you lift your chest, your shark fin's at your back, your legs are like a big tail, so your legs are straight, and we're taking that shark fin over the back. It's the interlace of the hands are going right over the back. Yep. And then from there, I'm seeing some people already go into our rocking horse. We can grab the ankles and see if we can rock back and forth in our rocking horse. Good. Forward and back. So we're kicking our feet into our hands, lifting our chest and looking up for the rocking horse. Very good. Breathe. Good job, guys. Now we're going to go into our little mouse, or some people call it the child's pose. We're going to bring our knees together, and we're going to let our palms face up next to our feet, and our forehead goes down. So it's like a tiny little mouse hiding. You can make a little tiny mouse sound if you like, a little squeak, squeak. And that helps our back to feel better after we did all that back bending. It's a counter stretch. Breathe. Okay, now we're going to come up on our seat. So we're kneeling on our heels, and we're going to come into a prayer shape just to come into our candle. So this is as if this was our candle flame. And we're going to go up with our candle, and we lift up so that our bottom lifts off our heels. Now see if you can lift your bottom up, good, and then come down. And come up with the candle flame, really tall, and then come down. That's it. And up, and down. Very good. Now we're going to come into our cow and our cat pose. So our hands underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips. And as we lift our chin and tilt our seat up, we can make the moo sound like the cow. And then as we exhale, we can tuck our chin and our tailbone and make the kitty cat sound like the meow. All right, so we moo like the cow and look up. And then we exhale, and we round the spine like a Halloween kitty cat. Meow. And breathe in and look up. Moo. Exhale the kitty cat. Meow. Okay, now let's see if we can do the cow and kick our right leg out and give it a little moo. Moo. And then we put our knee down and we do the kitty cat, meow. And then our left leg, we kick back and look up and moo. And then our knee comes down and we do the kitty cat, round, meow. One more set, breathe in, right leg out, look up, moo. Knee comes down, kitty cat, round, meow. And left leg, look up, moo. Knee comes down, kitty cat, round, meow. That was good, guys. Our next one is going to be our, what do you think? The down dog, right? Our hands at the top of the mat, our feet at the back of the mat, and then we're going to tuck our toes and press back into our down doggy. All right, so you can bend one knee at a time to just stretch through your feet. That feels good. You might want to wag your bottom side to side like you're wagging your doggy tail. You can make some doggy sounds. All right. Let's see if we can maybe lift one leg up in the sky and do a three-legged dog. Keeping your shoulders squared forward and your chin in and your belly lifted and strong. Good job, guys. And then let's see if we can put that leg down. Try the other leg, lifting it up. Three-legged doggy, pressing into your hands. Your chin is in. And as you lift one leg up, you press the bottom heel down and you breathe. Very good, guys. All right. We're going to open up our feet a little wider than our hips. Let our toes turn out. Let's see if we can come into our frog pose. Who can do a frog pose? Your elbows are inside your knees and you look like a frog ready to jump. Can anyone get into the frog pose? Your feet, yep, your feet are wider, yes. And you can do some frog jumps if you like, guys, okay? 1, 2, 3, jump it up. You can jump if you like, parents, and don't have to jump. 1, 2, 3, jump it up. Yeah, can you guys go a little higher? 1, 2, 3, a little higher. Jump it up, frogs. Very good. good. One more time. 1, 2, 3, really high. Jump it up. Very good. All right. Yes, that's some great jumping I see today. Excellent. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to just stand up into our mountain pose. So this one, we just want to basically look really tall and strong like a mountain. Okay? Good. Relax your shoulders, lift your chin, feel your breath, and feel like you're really grounded, like we were in the beginning of the class where we feel our roots, like our feet have the roots and the top of our head is still reaching for the sun. You guys are doing a great job. Okay, the next thing we're going to do here is a waterfall pose. So you're just going to stay in your mountain, and as if you're going to take the water over your head and lean back. And you can make the waterfall sound if you like whoosh. Okay, let's do a few more of those to get a nice back bend. Good, you can give your knees a little bend to start so you can swing it up and lean back. And maybe one more, let's make it really big and a nice stretch. Very good, that's it. Okay, next one we're gonna do is the bird. So for this bird, we're just gonna come up on our toes, okay? And we can make little wings out here. And I want you guys to stay up on your toes, see if you can keep that balance, and then tiptoe around yourself. You can make the tweet sound like the bird, like tweet, 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 tweet. And then freeze, but stay up on your toes. Stay up on your toes. Take a deep breath. Don't let those heels come down. Keep your balance, keep your focus. Very good. Let's go the other way, guys. Tweet, 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 tweet. We kind of look like penguins, don't we? And stay up there, take a nice deep breath. Good. I think I got to call it the penguin. It's looking more like a penguin. Very good. Okay, so you can put your heels down now. Maybe give your feet a little shake out, because sometimes it's hard to stay up on your toes for a while, isn't it? We're not used to walking around like that. Very good. Good. Let's shake out our hands and our elbows and our shoulders too. Good. Very good. Have you guys ever seen a dog get squirt by a hose? Can you guys do that action where you shake the whole body out? You shake your whole body out. Shake it as hard as you can. Let go of any stuck energy. Oh, I see some really good shakers out there. There they go. Keep shaking it, guys. Shake it out. Shake out any stuck stuff you don't need. Shake it out. So if you're doing this at home on your own sometime, which is really great to do, put on some music you like and just shake it out. No rules, just shake it out. Now, if you've seen the horses let go of tension, they flutter their lips. So you can add the horse lips if you like. Now, if you add the horse lips and the dog shake at the same time, it's really great. You guys feel all shook up now? Very good, very good. All right. This one is called the tree. So we got to make those roots and we lift one leg up. You can either put your foot below your knee or above your knee, but you never want to push into your knee, right? Okay, and then let's make some branches. Relax your shoulders. We keep the eyes at one spot. We feel our breath. And we also want to feel the strength of a tree with those nice deep roots and that feeling of lifting towards the sunlight as we breathe. We feel our strength. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. Very good, trees. Let's come down, back to our mountain. Feel our strength like a mountain, grounded, steady. And now let's do our other side of tree, okay? Make your roots. Again, your foot could go below your knee or above, your choice. And maybe you make some different branches this time. Maybe you bend the elbows. Maybe you put one arm up, one arm down. So be creative with your trees, right? Feel your breath. Keep your eye gaze at one point. And if the tree falls, just put it back up, right? No problem. Like nothing ever happened. We feel the lift in the pelvic floor and the belly strong, and the breath flowing, and the mind steady, right? Sometimes the trees get a little wind and they rock a little bit. No problem. Then just come back to mountain pose and feel your strength. Strong like a mountain, grounded and connected to the earth. Very good. Let's do one more strong pose. This is going to be warrior number 2, right? So we're going to have our front knee bent and our back leg straight. And we're going to send energy, kind of like a superhero, right through our fingertips. We want to lift the chin. We want to relax the shoulders. And we want to keep the belly lifted and strong. And feel our breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. So we're in that warrior number 2. And when I clap, we're going to switch sides. Ready? 1, 2, 3, switch it out. Let's do our other side. We're bending into our front knee, our back leg strong, our shoulders relaxed, our chin's a little lifted. We're pressing through our feet. 1, 2, 3, switch it out. Jump it, switch it to the other side. There you go. Relax the shoulders. Feel the superhero energy running through your fingertips, running through your feet. 1, 2, 3, switch it out. Front knee bend, back leg straight. Energy's running through. Last one. 1, 2, 3. We'll switch. And then back to mountain pose. Strong like a mountain. Those are some good warriors out there. Very good. Okay? We're going to take a little rest now. I think it's almost time for that. So we're going to start to come towards our relaxation. So you can come down onto the mat. And we're going to lie down. And we're just going to let our ankles fall open and our palms face up. And we're going to take a moment to walk our shoulders down our back. Drop the chin into the chest. Close the eyes. Let your eyes sink in. And we just want to relax our breath, relax our body, and relax our mind. Sometimes it's hard to relax, especially our mind. We have so many thoughts, right? See if you can visualize a nice, beautiful, big blue sky. Really beautiful, big, giant blue sky. And if any clouds come up, just let them pass by, right? So maybe the clouds are our thoughts. And thoughts sometimes come through the sky, but we don't let them disturb our peace, right? We want to stay peaceful. We want to stay calm. We want to stay relaxed. And we want to stay in the present moment. So we just allow ourselves to focus on that beautiful, expansive, infinite, huge, so big, blue sky space. Relaxing in that space and finding some peace there. Ease of mind, ease of heart. Very good job relaxing, everyone. So little by little, we're going to start to wiggle our toes and wiggle our fingers and sway the legs a little side to side, just a little side to side with the legs. Good. And then reach your arms over your head on the floor behind you and see if you can make as much space with your body as you can. Really reach through your fingertips and really reach through your toes and lengthen your body and get as long and as tall as you can, as big as you can. Take up as much space as you can. Good. Breathe into that space. Very nice, guys. Then let's just roll over to our right side in a little fetal position with the knees bent and your body's relaxed, right? So just relax there. Yeah, with your knees bent. Should feel kind of nice. Take a nice deep breath there. And then we're going to come back up to sit like we started in that kind of crisscross applesauce position with either one leg on top of the other or one leg in front of the other. And here again, we want to sit up tall. We can just rest our hands on our knees. They could face up, they could face down. We want to lift up like that strong stem of a sunflower. Open through the chest, a big blossom of the sunflower at the top of the head. And again, as you close your eyes, feel your breath and just continue to allow that breath to keep your body and your mind calm. Very good job, guys. You guys did great. Shanti means peace. May peace be with us all. And we say namaste, and the light in my heart sees the light in yours. And I hope you guys had fun and hope to see you again someday. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl. That was lovely and fun and interactive. Thanks so much for joining us today. Up next, we have Susan, who's going to walk us through a mindful art project.
I am Susan, and this is exploring difficult feelings by using drawing. What I'd like you to do now is to gather some materials with you so that you can draw with me. I would like you to have 2 pieces of paper. It can have lines on it or not. No lines is probably best. And if you just have 1 piece of paper, you can certainly use both sides, but 2 is best. Right now, I have pencil. Pencils are great. A pen, a purple marker, a black marker, and some crayons. So any of those materials will do. Those materials will be great. And you can use one or you can use all of them. So take a few seconds to gather your materials. The type of artwork that we're going to do today is called abstract. So that means that we're not going to draw pictures of people or objects or places. We're just going to make a drawing about shapes and lines and colors. So I will be drawing and I'd like you to draw with me, okay? So that's what abstract art is. And when you're ready, give me a little high sign or a thumbs up. Get yourself settled on the floor or on a chair. And we can begin. So, big deep inhale breath. Interlace your fingers together. Inhale, exhale. Release your fingers, shake them out, exercise them a little bit, open, closed, and put your palms together, rub your palms together, create some heat, and we're going to gently, gently rest your palms onto your eyes to kind of signal to your brain that your eyes and your hands are going to work together in this drawing. And breathe. And release your hands down. Very good. Okay, we all are experiencing difficult feelings. We always did, but before the time when we had to stay home a lot, we were very distracted with doing lots of other things. We went to school, we saw our friends, we had outdoor activities, we had extracurricular activities, and that was fine, but it let us kind of forget about our feelings for most of the time. So now that we're at home a lot, maybe we're noticing them more. And it's very important that we notice them, because noticing our feelings is the first step to being able to do something about them, especially the difficult feelings. And when we can do something about them, then that brings us closer to a place of peace. And when we have peace within us, then we can offer peace to the world. So with one of your pieces of paper, I have here on my easel, my paper. It's big so that you can see it. On one of your pieces of paper, what I would like you to do is write down maybe 3 or 4 difficult feelings. And maybe one that's not difficult. Leave some space in between so that you can draw. I've put angry, we all get angry, confused, sad, bored, and then of course at the very bottom I put peaceful, because I can feel peaceful also. All right, once you've written them down, then we're going to think about what we do with the first one. I have angry at the top because angry is a big one that just doesn't feel so good. I mean, it's very difficult. So what do you do when you're angry? What are your options? The first thing that we can do maybe is lash out with words or with actions. And words and actions that are lashed out like that are usually harmful to others, or always harmful to others, pretty much. Or we can kind of stuff the anger down and pretend that it's not there. And then we're harming ourselves, because that anger then turns into something else that kind of stays with us. Or we can be curious about it. We can be curious about the anger and see what happens if we take a big, deep breath, filling ourselves up and giving it space to kind of move into the tiny spaces and maybe disappear a little bit. Maybe it melts a little bit. And once it moves into those spaces, then we can think with our decision-making brain again. And when you can think with your decision-making brain again, you can become more curious. What did that feel like? What does that anger, where did that anger sit in my body? Did I feel it in my stomach? Did I feel it in my chest? Or maybe in my throat? Or maybe it's up in my head? Or maybe all of those places. And then, what does the anger look like? And with that, we can go and we can begin to draw. So take your pencil or your pen, and next to your first word, my top word is angry, I want you to begin drawing your line. Line is the element that we're using today, just line, because line is the heartbeat of every artwork. So as we start, make sure that you're focusing your attention on the tip of your pen or pencil, and then move it along slowly and make the line that you think describes anger. Anger for me is sharp and jagged and long and tall and close together and far apart. Stay with the line as you draw it. So you're being with the line, and make sure you breathe with the line. Breathe with your line as you're breathing through yoga poses. Your breath helps you breathe, and your breath will help you draw. And we have angry. The next one on my list is confused. I've been confused a lot these days. Confused to me is short little lines that keep changing direction. Don't know where to go, don't know whether to turn left or right. Just keep back and forth. Slowly, slowly, be with the line and breathe with the line. Try not to let the line get ahead of you. When it gets ahead of you, it tends to scribble on its own. So your eye and your pen are doing the work together. Next, I think I'll pick up a crayon because I have these other things here. I'm going to use them. Next is sad, and sad to me is a slump. And my crayon is broken. I love broken crayons because then I can use different parts of them to make different thicknesses of lines. So sad is kind of a slump. I'm using the side of my crayon. And if you find that your word calls to you to use a different kind of line, then please, by all means, go and do it. You don't have to copy everything that I'm doing. You don't even have to copy the difficult feelings I have. If I don't have all the feelings down that you want, then by all means, write your own. Then after sad, we have bored. And bored to me is just horizontal, doing nothing. And every once in a while, there's a little blip of distraction, and then we move along, nothing, 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 and a blip, and then nothing, 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 and a blip, and then nothing, nothing, nothing. Boredom is very important. Boredom pushes us to being creative. It pushes us into our most creative brain, because pretty soon, we don't want to be here anymore. So what are we going to do about it? If we don't have a lot of distractions, then we can create something. And that's when we can shine. We find out more about ourselves. And then at the very bottom, I have peaceful. And peaceful to me is like the ripples on a pond. Similar to sad, but more horizontal and more continuous. Not as slumpy. So hopefully you're doing your lines. I can't wait to see them at the end of this. When you finish your artwork, this is just your key. When you finish your artwork, hopefully I'll have pictures of your key and your finished artwork. So a key is a reference. So when we use a key, we look to that to show us the examples that we're going to put into our artwork. All right, so on your second paper, you have two papers. I'm going to put my key aside so that I can see it. And I'll do this in pen so that you can see. On your second paper, I want you to draw some lines to divide the space. So we're going to start at an edge and take a kind of a free-form, free-flowing line to another edge. And then do it again, crisscross the first line, and then take it from an edge to an edge. Slowly, slowly, staying with your line. And then we can take it from an edge, and we can also turn it back and take it off the same edge, as long as it's from an edge to an edge. And then I'll do one more here. And that divides your drawing into different shapes. Now, this is the idea. You use the lines you created in your key to fill the shapes that you just created by your crisscross lines on your paper. So look at your key and figure out where you're going to draw your angry lines. Now, it's not going to be just one line. When you fill a space, you're going to do a pattern of the same line over and over. So I'll get started. Let's see, angry. I don't know. I don't want to put it in the middle. I think I'll keep it close to the edge because I don't want to be angry a whole lot. I don't want it to be that important. It's important that I know what to do with it, but it isn't my biggest, best feeling. And I will begin to fill my space with sharp, jagged, trying to make them the same, but if they're not the same, so what? And you can change your tools anytime. You can maybe make one row with crayon. I'll keep going like this. Be with the line, breathe with the line. Slow and steady wins the race. And all the way, fill the space up to the edge. Try and make the same amount of space in between your lines. Okay, now, confusion. I'll turn my paper over because I'm working upside down and backwards, which is kind of interesting. I'm doing it so that you can see what I'm doing, but I'm also doing it for my brain. This is a good brain exercise. Looks like confusion's starting to look like a little city skyline to me. I'm going to turn it around, go in the opposite direction. We may get to finish this together. Wouldn't that be fantastic? How are you guys doing? I hope everybody's drawing with me. I can't wait to see the results. Filling out my confused lines. Okay, visual expression can be kind of quiet, and I like it that way. We don't always have to be hearing people talking when we're just focusing on what our hands are doing. I think I'll try a different color. Let's go for some sad. And then if you like one type of line, if you want to fill another space with that same line, that same pattern, do it. You are the artist. Okay. How are we doing? Now, let's see. Board. If you look in books at artworks, even if the artwork is about, it has a subject, like if it's a landscape or a portrait or a still life, you can pretty much judge the feeling that the artist is trying to project by looking at the lines he or she uses. And of course, lines form the edges of shapes. So always take your vision to the edge of a shape, because that tells you a lot about what the feeling is behind the work, behind the expression. Okay. Let's see, I think I'll try this straight line going vertically. And hopefully at the end of this, you will have a self-portrait of your feelings. Maybe it's the feelings of the week. Maybe it's the feelings of the day. Maybe you can make it a regular practice to draw your feelings like there's some sort of visual diary that you can keep together. And when you grow up, you'll be able to tell your children what your feelings were during the pandemic, the great pandemic. This is a portrait of my feelings. Wonderful. This is actually fun. I haven't been doing very much artwork during this time, but I think I need to go back and do some more because I find it really helpful. I think I'm going to make some peaceful areas. Okay. I love creating art with other people creating art. I like creating art in community. I think I'll color one area in solid, just to change it up a little bit. And you can make these decisions along the way. If you're focused on your artwork and you decide it needs something, give it the something that it needs. Fabulous. I need some more purple over here. And we're about finished. And remember, when you find some peace within yourself, it just spills out onto the world. And this is one of those little tricks that you can use, hopefully, to find some of that peace. Thank you so much. This is wonderful.
Thank you, Susan. That was fun. I have a short video to share with you guys, and then the Santi sisters are going to lead us through a meditation.
Hi friends, my name is Carly. Thank you for letting me join you on this International Day of Peace. I'm going to show you a few things to help you find peace. I know in this hectic world that is not always easy to do. We don't have a beautiful forest with a cave we could go hide in and meditate all day. We usually have a lot of things we need to do. So just finding moments that we could find peace within ourselves is very important. And this is how I like to do it. Come to an easy seat. Ground through the sit bones, really feel that connection of earth with body. And then try to sit up a little bit taller. Stack the spine, maybe you think of building Legos, stacking one on top of the other. Good, until you're nice and tall. Good. And when you get there, take the shoulders, roll them up, back, down, and around. Good, and you can do that a few times. Beautiful. And we'll let them release away from the ears. Good. And we'll let the hands just go into this grounding position here, covering the knees. Beautiful. And then I'm going to have you drop your chin down to your chest. And just find a little sway from side to side. This creates a bit of a massage in the back of the skull. And you might start to notice here how much tension you're holding in the cervical spine, in the shoulders. Maybe you're even feeling it down the back, maybe even into the lower part of the back. Good. Go ahead and let that go and raise your gaze. Good. Now go ahead and bring your hands together, and we're just going to start to rub them together nice and fast. I'm going to create some friction here. Feel the energy and the heat that you are creating all on your own. And I want you to take your hands, this heat and this energy, and bring it to the neck. And just hold here for a moment. Heat helps to release and relax some muscles. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Nice big breath in through the nose. Part the lips. Exhale. 2 more. One more, just like that. Let it all go. Good. And then begin to knead your fingers, the pads of your fingers into the neck. Good. We'll squeeze the shoulders. Just taking a moment to show yourself some love. And a reminder that you are completely capable of taking care of yourself, making yourself feel good and relaxed and at peace. Beautiful. Now I want you to go ahead and pinch, pinch, pinch. And then we're going to imagine that we're pulling off all the negative energy, and we'll just flick it into the universe. Pull it off, pinch, 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 and flick it off. We'll ask that that negative energy is recycled into positive energy, but just taking the weight of the world off of our shoulders. Beautiful. Go ahead and shake that out. Good. Let's go ahead and release the hands down to the knees, cupping the knees with the palms, bringing us back to that grounding sensation. Good. Maybe sitting up a little bit taller if you lost that in your shape. Good. Go ahead and let your eyes close if you haven't already. And just come into the body. Allow yourself to connect with the breath. Maybe you take a moment to notice different sensations throughout the body. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and stay here for a minute. And if you'd like, you could repeat this affirmation in your head or out loud. I offer myself love, well-being, peace, and happiness. I offer myself love, well-being, peace, and happiness. I offer myself love, well-being, peace, and happiness. And as you begin to bring attention back to your breath, back into your body, we'll bring our hands together at heart center and bow our head. I honor the place in you that is filled with truth, light, peace, and love. When you're in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste.
All right. We are super excited to welcome the Santi sisters.
Welcome everyone. We welcome you to our Ho'oponopono meditation. My name is Leah.
And my name is Lila,
And we are the Santi sisters. We would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us on this beautiful day and this gathering. And during this meditation, we'll be tapping into ourselves, being here in the present moment, and just grounding. Fun fact, Ho'oponopono originates from the motherland of Hawaii, and it is used in tradition as in ceremony. Now let's get started. Now beginning our meditation, close your eyes, sit up tall, and place your hands on your lap. We would like to take 3 deep collective breaths together. When you're ready, breathe in, hold it, and exhale. Breathe in deeply, hold it, and relax. Last one, breathe in, hold it, and exhale. Now breathe at your own natural pace. Tune into your heart, bringing awareness to your breath. Now begin to become aware of your breath rising and falling. Now let's imagine we are breathing in positive white light. The more you breathe in, the more relaxed you will feel. From time to time, you'll find that your mind will wander off into thought. Without judging yourself, bring your awareness back into the present moment. Now let's remember a time where you were feeling really happy, when you felt safe and cared for. A moment where you felt joy and love. Perhaps you're in the company of someone who loved you deeply, which could have been a parent or a sibling. Remember their warm, embracing hug, which allowed you to feel love and appreciation. Allow these feelings to fill your heart. Now imagine these feelings turning into light because of your happiness. The light surrounds your entire body. This light is so strong that you can direct it to a person or a situation of your choosing. Now let's bring our awareness to a situation where someone may have made you feel bad or misunderstood. Instead of holding on to any frustration, sadness, or resentment, we will forgive them and send them love and light. Now place both hands on your heart. Set the intention to send unconditional love to the situation or person of your choosing. Now please repeat after me. I am sorry. I am sorry. I love you. I love you. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. And I thank you. and I thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. And I thank you. And I thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. And I thank you. And I thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. And I thank you. And I thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. And I thank you. And I thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. And I thank you. And I thank you. Focus on your heart center. As you breathe in, breathe the energy of love. Exhale any feelings of tension and anxiety. Take a deep breath in and inhale compassion. On the exhale, breathe out any feelings of fear and anger. As you breathe in and out, allow yourself to feel any emotions that may arise. It's okay to smile, to laugh, and to cry. This is your experience. Do whatever feels good to you. Now with each inhale, visualize yourself breathing in a golden light. The golden light represents the highest energy of forgiveness. I forgive myself so I may experience inner peace. I am letting go of all anger and frustration. I call in forgiveness to heal my heart. I love and accept myself fully and unconditionally. Allowing your breath to take you deeper into this experience. Inviting the feeling of love with every breath you take in. We have been called to ignite love into our hearts. Soaking in this radiance, feel the support of your ancestors. As we continue to heal ourselves through the sound of music, we shall anchor divine love and divine light into our being. We encourage you to keep your eyes closed during this song. I'm sorry. give yourself some love and gratitude by accepting all that you are. Please repeat after me. I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
My body is a miracle.
My body is a miracle.
I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am loved.
I am loved.
I am kind.
I am kind.
I am a gift.
I am a gift.
I am light.
I am light.
I am light.
I am light.
As we're anchoring the light into our reality, bring your awareness back to the breath, grounding your presence back into the body, into your surroundings, as we're completing the healing process. Observe how relaxed your body feels right now in this present moment. As we anchor and clear any leftover discomfort that no longer serves us, feel your positive vibration make you happy. Slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes. Allow yourself to smile. Know that you are beautiful. Know that you are bright. You are everything. I am you, you are me. To close our meditation, we'd like to set a mantra for the day. Life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful.
Because I'm in it.
Because I'm in it.
Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much. You may open your eyes.
What a wonderful gift. Thank you so much, Santi Sisters, for being here with us and for sharing your gifts and your love and your peace.